collective. My name is Joya, and today's message is interesting. You may have for the past year and a half, my collective, just give or take about a year and a half, you have had to possibly endure some horrible sex in your life with somebody who, yeah, you may be attracted to, but the energy was not there. The vibe was not there. So you may have ended that. I mean, depends on your story. You may have ended it a year and a half ago. Really, like, checked out a year and a half ago. And you decided to start putting yourself first. Maybe you got sick and tired of the lack of love. You got sick and tired of the lack of attention. You got tired of having to be the main support and the main supply of everyone around you being happy. You had to ensure that everybody was okay, my collective. Your energy makes everyone around you feel safe, feel at home. But nobody was making you feel safe. Nobody was making you feel at home. So thus, you became mentally drained. Honest to goodness, you may have been with someone. You may have been with someone that right now you may consider to be an enemy of your happiness. For some of you, there may be some type of concern with this person, with the protection of your children. So you two may have kids together, and I'm seeing somebody who, I don't know, I feel like you have 3 to 5 kids. And it's like very hard for you because some of your kids are younger. So like doing little things like grocery shopping, traveling up and down with the kids. It's like, I don't know, it's a lot of screaming. It's a lot of back and forth, stuff being thrown. You know what I mean? It's a lot. It's a lot. But I do feel that your kids your main priority. Your need to be protective over them, to make sure that they're good, I'm hearing you may have been a little bit overbearing at times because you were projecting your need to be loved and protected. The person that you were in a relationship with, when you voiced your opinions, they may have pretended to care, but they just kind of saw what you were doing, like as like your role. They didn't really take into consideration that my person may be having my person is not at peace mentally, and I need to make sure that they are at peace, because they do ensure that the house is a home. They do ensure that everyone is loved. The source of love cannot be unloved. It's like, where is she going to get charged? There was no source of love. There possibly was like no source for love for you, my collective. And it was too much. You may have left and you may have decided, like, I need to do better for myself. I need to do more for myself. Made your person your enemy. This person did not want you to choose yourself. They may have put you in situations to where, I don't know, it's like they may have fucked up situations for you, opportunities for you, and then turn around and be like, look, I'm sorry, I was having a bad day. Let me make it up to you. I'll take you out to dinner, or whatever the case may be. It was like, even when something good was happening for you, they could not take that. I don't know. This is giving me narcissistic energy. They wanted to make sure that you were giving your love to them. And because you were not giving your love to them, who are you going to call? The ex-girlfriend. The ex-girlfriend who they promised that they would never talk to again. They was calling, they was talking shit. And the girlfriend was like, don't worry, boo, I'ma help you out. I told you, let's take a vacation together. I'll take care of you. We should have been together the whole time. And they started like developing feelings for each other. And they may have even decided like they were gonna move forward in their relationship. And they're like, look, you keep telling me that you're unhappy. You keep telling me that you don't want to be with your wife. So, do the paperwork. Do the paperwork. But the thing is, my collective, your ex was actually in communication with their ex for the past 3 to 4 years. So this whole time, for the past 3 to 4 years, unbeknownst to you, your person has been neglecting you emotionally, mentally, having you, for some of you, you were working, you were going to get groceries, you were taking care of the kids, you're basically fulfilling the role of like being like a stay-at-home parent, a provider, and maintaining the home. People these days absolutely undervalues the worth of having somebody who understands proper nutrition. Oh my gosh. It takes a lot of effort and a lot of energy to understanding another human being and adjusting your everyday schedule and your everyday life to them. I'm speaking about your children. Because you still have to make sure they're getting the right, I don't know, man. Even when you have a pet, even when you have a fur baby, you still have to maintain them, take them to the doctor. Like, it is not easy until you have to do it yourself, that is. That's probably why your ex wanted to just bring somebody else on a bandwagon, because they know good and damn well they're not actually active enough in their children's lives to be able to take on some of the responsibility that you gave to them when you left them. It is what it is. So I know this girl probably feeling like she won something, but boo, you just picking up my slack. Thank you. The appointment is at 3 p.m. Don't miss it. Anyway, not only was this person speaking to their ex, they may have even, I don't know how this uncle is involved somehow, but there's definitely an uncle involved somehow. Maybe maybe your ex got in contact with the uncle of their ex and he was like, hey, my niece is here. I don't know. Anyway. Your ex may have been telling your in-laws that you had a lot of money, or they may have been telling their in-laws that you took money from them, or that you were the reason why everything fell apart in the relationship. What was the actual reason the relationship failed? Baby mother, baby father. 2 weeks. Male ancestor. What was the actual reason that this relationship failed? Oh my gosh. Help us to help you do some of the work. My collective, there was a male ancestor of yours that decided, oh my gosh, your ancestors stepped in to stop this relationship because they could not take you being so mentally drained. Low key, I feel like crying right now. Low key, I feel like crying right now. Maybe that's the role of the uncle, my collective. If you had an uncle that passed away, I heard Georgie. If you had an uncle that passed, he loved you dearly. Oh my gosh, he loved you dearly. For some of you, he may have been very tall and he loved to dress dapper. Like he had his suit. He may have like his hat. And for some of you, he may have wore like a feather in his hat. Anyway, very classy, masculine, chauffeur type of, ooh, beautiful masculine energy. You know what I mean? Like they don't make them like that anymore. But anyway, he feels that you deserve your peace. So he may have influenced somehow the ending of this relationship. Maybe you had a dream. Oh my God. I know the cards is out all over the place, but it's maybe you had a dream about your uncle and you felt this ease, this feeling. Maybe there was one night when you were like, if I need to go, show me a sign. If it's time, show me a sign, something like that. And you may have had a dream where it was shown to you that it is time for you to let this relationship go. Whew, man. Pretty soon there's going to be an offer to fix the dynamics between your ex, you, the entire, battle, possibly situation, argument, disagreement, whatever, however your situation is right now. There's a female cousin that your ex had connected to maybe about a year or two before the situation ended. Just know that this person has a negative heart. I'm pretty sure you do not know this cousin personally, but they are coming in on behalf of your lover, your ex-lover, and they're coming in strong. They're coming in strong. They're thinking about it. They might be calling to just complain and vent to you and be like, look, I'm sick and tired of you doing this and this and this and this to my cousin. They may have been tracking you. This cousin may have been tracking you for the past year. Well, since you decided, they were actually tracking you. You decided about a year and a half ago. So about 5-6 months ago, that's when your ex was really heavy into the... Let me tell you something about narcissists. To make their story seem legit or creditable, while the relationship is actually like okay in the other person's mind, they will start to feed the people around you small little lies, small truths, but then they pack on the lies on top. So for example, they'll be like, oh, we went to the farmer's market and Yeah, we went to the farmer's market. You guys had a good time. But they'll be like, we went to the farmer's market and my partner got so upset because somebody looked at me and I just said hello. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. You know, like that's the story. But in reality, you guys went to the farmer's market, you bought some food, and you went home. That's how calculating your ex is. So people around you, before you even broke up, before you was even aware of any extra issues that may have been going on, this card came out, future, but it was in reverse. And they also wanted to ensure that if it ever did come out that they messed with their ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend, that they would have a valid reason to do so, other than, you know, dinner wasn't ready in time and she was unhappy, she was sad, and you know, I wasn't giving her enough love and attention, you know. Anyway, my collective, I am so sorry. This is like, what is the advice for my collective in the situation? Okay, now. So, in about 4 weeks, grandmother, bad influence, son. It says getting over depression, still grieving a little bit, old relationship coming back. I don't know what's going to happen in a month, in about 4 weeks from when you watch this message, but I don't know why I'm getting the feeling from this grandmother. So this will be like your mother, ex-mother-in-law, potential mother-in-law type of energy. I don't know. You know, I feel like the mother of your ex was toxic to your ex. You know what I mean? So now you and the two toxic people have a common enemy and they're coming up against you. But the thing is, your ex doesn't really like his mother or her mother. They don't really like them, but they act just like them. They don't even know. It's like, oh, when you were together, my mother abandoned me. She never really loved me enough. Um, she just was mean and she just made me do tasks and that was it. Did you not just emotionally abandon your person who you had kids with? Make them feel like shit because they wasn't able to meet your high ass standards. Almost like it was like, how well could you be a single mother while being married? How well could you do that? And if you can't do it well fucking enough, then you get fucking bashed with everyone around you. Everyone gets to view you as this horrible fucking person just because you weren't doing well at being a married single parent. So they went off and cheated and got someone else and planned a whole fucking lie. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Planned a whole lie to disregard you and slander your name. Oh my God, they were tracking you. This person literally tried to destroy you. They tried to destroy you, your fucking emotional state. Your mental state. Left you. Didn't offer you much help. Cried to everybody. And now even still, you're trying to recover yourself and like not be so nervous and not be so like panicky all the time and not be so like on edge. They have more people. This fucking grandmother coming at you. This damn cousin coming at you. And even possibly energetically. This woman they cheated on you with. I know. This is some fucking bullshit. And if nobody around you is going to say it, I'm going to say it. It's not right. And it's like you're drowning in a sea of ain't shit ass people. And it's like you're the only one that has common fucking sense. And it's crazy. You know why it's crazy? Because even this female cousin thing is, even this female cousin, even this mother who's coming against you, they have been abandoned by their men. They have been abandoned by the father of their children. And they are literally looking at this man who did the exact same thing to you, and they're coming against you. It's the old-timey, I've been through it, so you could go through it too type of energy that is like ruining us. It's like, take a step back from your emotional state and have a conversation. You know what I mean? That the energy that's coming from these people that's coming towards you, my collective, is negativity. Negative heart. Don't worry, you won't fail. These people feel like they have all of the facts. But the thing is, you don't. How could you ever feel like you have all of the facts of someone's relationship when you don't live in that home? There's people out here. Anyway, this is one of the first cards that came out, my collective. Ignore the situation. Honestly, they already have their dotish ass minds made up about you already. It's literally no use in even explaining and trying to like gain their favor. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, let me make you understand me. Don't even try. Your challenge, my collective, is in the midst of all of this bullshit, keep yourself calm. Remember who you are. Remember your goal. Remember your children. Keep your energy clear. And maybe even try to have a little bit of compassion when these situations occur. And this, my collective, is your challenge. This is your challenge. Because, why is it your challenge? Because in your mind, in my mind, you have all rights to fucking go off on these people, to cuss them out stink. But I just heard, they know not what they do. Not everybody is self-aware enough to realize that they are repeating a pattern. The pattern pisses them off, yeah. You know, the view. It's like, it's not even you. It's like their memory of being in your position and the shame that they felt when they were in your position. May not have been the exact same type of situation. They may even feel like you had it better than them compared to their situation, so you should be thankful. As if you would fucking know what they've been through. Not that it would matter. But you are more emotionally intelligent than they are. And you have to show them that. You have to show them what it looks like to be love and to be elegant. Because that's what you want them to be. You want them to be more compassionate. And you want them to be more understanding. And you want them to be kinder. But they will never be that if you match anger with anger. I know it's not easy to hear. Trust me. Because I used to have a really bad temper. But man, Give yourself some time to ground yourself and just remember, people often project onto you their own issues, like with their own insecurities and their own past trauma that they've never really dealt with. You know what I mean? So if someone is like, you just think you're all that, you know what I mean? They think you're all that. If you want to go a little deeper, they see something in you that they want to pull out of themselves. They just don't know how. But it hurts them. Because they may have gotten slapped down as a child when they asked too many questions. If you want to get a little deeper. So the fear of questioning. Maybe they went to church and every time they asked questions of things that didn't make sense to them, they got in trouble. Okay? There's always something just a little bit deeper that we're not seeing, but it just comes out as something else. Just know it's a projection. Okay, my collective? I really hope this message helps someone, because Lord knows that fiery energy that you got up inside of you, that you can explode and that you could cut somebody out. You can. But should you? Because the only thing is, if you do, at the end of the day, every decision you make, you have to think about the end result. And that responsibility comes with knowledge, my collective. And you got the knowledge, so it is what it is. Hope this message helped.